There is a dangerous mindset that has infiltrated the minds of ambitious people. It is the idea that God is in control, so I will just wait. It is this passive, paralyzing belief that if God wants you to have more influence, more resources, more impact, He will just drop it in your lap. We confuse contentment with complacency, patience with fear, and because of that, we sit in the same spot for 10 years, praying for a harvest in a field we never bothered to plow. But if you actually open the book, you realize that God's design for your life is not stagnation. It is not maintenance mode. God's design is increase. He is a God of multiplication, not subtraction. He is a God of expansion, not shrinking. But here is the catch. The increase doesn't come from wishing. It comes from working the system He designed. Let's go back to the very beginning, the very first conversation God ever had with humanity. He didn't say, "Be nice, stay safe, try not to mess this up." Genesis 1:28 gives us the primal mandate. Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and subdue it. Have dominion. Do you hear the language there? It is aggressive. It is active. Multiply. That means take one thing and turn it into two. Take a talent and turn it into a career. Take a dollar and turn it into a business. Subdue. That means bringing order to chaos. That is what an entrepreneur does. That is what a leader does. You walk into a chaotic market and you bring a solution. If you are stagnant right now, if you are burying your potential because you are afraid of doing too much, you aren't being holy. You are violating the very first command God ever gave you. He put potential inside of you that is screaming to get out. To suppress that drive to build is to suppress the image of God inside of you. You were designed to build. This is usually where the ego kicks in. We start building. We start seeing some success. The bank account grows. The followers go up. And we start thinking, look at what I built. Look at my hustle. Look at my grind. That is the trap. That is where you lose the blessing. Deuteronomy 8:17 warns us explicitly against this thought. Then you say in your heart, my power and the might of my hand have gained me this wealth. But then, look at verse 18. This is the key to the entire video. And you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you power to get wealth. He doesn't give you the wealth. He gives you the power to get the wealth. He gives you the idea. He gives you the energy. He gives you the connection. He gives you the favor. He provides the seed. You have to plant it. He provides the strength. You have to lift the weight. God is not a magic genie who grants wishes. He is a father who empowers his children. He gives you the raw materials, the power, but he expects you to manufacture the result. If you are waiting for a check in the mail, you are going to be waiting a long time. God doesn't usually send checks. He sends ideas. He sends opportunities. He sends power. Are you using the power or are you sitting on it? We have the mandate, multiply. We have the source, God gives the power. Now we need the mechanism. How do we actually make it happen? This is where the religious folks get uncomfortable because we love to pray. We love to journal. We love to manifest, but we hate to execute. James 2:26 cuts through all the noise like a knife. For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. You say you have faith for $1 million business. Great, show me your business plan. You say you have faith for a blessed marriage. Great, show me the counseling appointments. You say you have faith to impact the culture. Great, show me the content you filmed. Faith is not an internal feeling. Faith is an external motion. If you aren't moving, you don't believe. It's that simple. If you really believed God gave you the power to get wealth, you wouldn't be sleeping in until 10 a.m. You wouldn't be wasting your weekends. You would be working with a terrifying sense of urgency because you would realize that you are partnering with the creator of the universe. Works isn't about earning God's love. It's about activating God's promises. You cannot steer a parked car. God can only direct your steps if you are actually taking steps. See, the design for increase is a partnership. God does the impossible, you do the possible. He controls the rain, you control the plow. He controls the harvest, you control the seed. Most of us are frustrated because we are trying to do God's job while neglecting our job, doing the work. Stop worrying about the rain. That's His department. Look at your plow. Is it moving? Look at your seed. Is it in the ground? If you align your life with this design, if you accept the mandate to multiply, if you acknowledge Him as the source of your power, and if you back your faith with massive action, increase is inevitable. Not because you are lucky, but because you are obeying the laws of the system He built. So here is the challenge for you today. Stop waiting for permission to be great. You already got it in Genesis 1. Stop taking credit for your gifts. Acknowledge the source, and stop analyzing your dreams to death. Put some works on it, like James told you. The world is waiting for what you have. The market is waiting for what you have, but they can't buy it if you don't build it. God has given you the power. Now, go do the work.